Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan from Mullingar, in Mullingar, in the Arts Centre this evening. And the rehearsals are going on here, and it's just a little break at the moment, but I'm here with the director, world-renowned theatre director and composer. That's Michael Scott Frettis. And as I said, there's a little bit of a break here, and we just have to get in a few minutes to chat to Michael. Actually, he's feeding the dog at the moment.
He's feeding the dog in rehearsal.
Michael, you brought your dog to the rehearsal.
I did. She got in the car and wouldn't leave.
Very good. Well, that's fair enough. You love your dog?
I do. She's one of three.
Oh, really? You have a few dogs?
Yeah, with three collies.
Brilliant. So tell me, Michael, this is a fantastic, it's a fantastic event that's going on here in the Arts Centre. It's starting the end of this month.
Previews on the 18th and then plays from the 19th to the 23rd of November.
You've travelled all over the world. You've educated in Dublin, then you headed to France.
Yep.
You were in Paris for a while, you're in America, and then you're back here in Mullingar.
Yeah, it's great. Well, we've been working on Valley of the Squinting Windows since about 2013. We did the first workshops here in the Arts Centre, and it's taken this long to just get it on the stage. It's a big project.
It's massive. Why the Valley?
34 people in the show.
Wow. Why the Valley of the Squinting Windows? I mean, you've
It's an iconic book. It's also it's a seminal piece of Irish writing, really at the beginning of the century.
Yeah.
And I think it brings you into the past, and yet you realise the past hasn't changed that much now.
That's right.
We're not that far away from what's going on in the book.
Yeah.
You know,
and in a way,
fratricide, revenge, murder, pregnancies, all sorts of things, love affairs. And at the back of it all is this kind of like narrative about small town Ireland.
Yeah, and in a way we got to go back to the future, I think.
To a certain extent. Yeah. I think what's interesting about Brinsley McNamara is that he, Sean O'Casey and Singh were all attacked for their pictures of Ireland at the beginning of the century. Ireland was trying to become a new nation, was going into the War of Independence, was struggling, and yet these people were criticising it, and the psyche in Ireland wasn't for criticism.
Exactly.
Didn't like it.
How far are we going back there now?
1914. The book was published in 1918 and it's set in 1914, 1916. So you're talking about going back 100 years, really.
Yeah.
And, you know, what's interesting is that things that are happening in the book, people who were in rehearsal saying, I know this, I know somebody, it's whatever. So it's not that far removed from us now. It's interesting to see how far have we gone on.
And your cast then, you've a lot of locals here in the cast. I mean, we recognise a lot of guys here.
We have about 23 local people in the cast, and we've got 10 professionals.
And so you're the director. Is Sean giving you a hand?
In directing, no, but he's certainly supportive. We wouldn't be able to do it without Sean. He's in the backbone of making everything happen.
That's Sean Lynch. But so in general, where and how did it come about that the Valley of the Squinting Windows, and how did you know there's a story over the years?
I was interested in doing it. I spoke to Sean about it really probably back about 2010. And we started to work on the idea then, and we did the workshops in 2013. And I've been really, really busy since then, and it just took this long to get it to a point where we went, there's a celebration, Arts Centre 21 years, let's make that the year we do the show.
And so the President's coming down as well.
The President's coming down as well. It just takes a lot of doing, because we're rehearsing in Dublin, we're rehearsing in Mullingar, there's an awful lot of travelling for everybody, so it's complicated.
You have the Matchmaker on tour as well?
Yeah, it's just finished the Gaiety last night.
How many shows did that do?
Oh, the Matchmaker's running since 2001.
One question for you, and it's in my mind. You're the director of it. Do you go to the shows every night and direct?
No, I do go sometimes to the Matchmaker a lot.
Right.
And we discuss the thing about a show that's running like that, with the cast changing over every maybe 5 years, is we look at it all of the time to make sure it stays alive.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just
grin have a gander and the lads go lazy on it. Like.
No.
Yeah.
We work at it all of the time, and we talk about it. And we make sure that it's always alive and vibrant, and we work with the language, and if something isn't working, we make it change it. Like about 2 years ago, we changed one of the characters. We said, you know, we could do something different, and we just changed the character, like the way we did the character completely.
So you've a lot of plays going on over this time.
We have had Matchmaker now on tour for the last year, and we've been working on Valley of Squinting Windows, and next year Valley will go on tour in Ireland, and then I have about 3 other shows.
Wow. Is there any tickets left for this show? How is it
Very
going?
few.
Yeah.
You'd need to be running around getting the tickets very quickly. There's less than 70 tickets left for the Friday night and about 100 at the most for the Saturday. There's about 200 for the matinee on the Saturday and about 100 left on Monday, Wednesday and Thursday at the best.
I'm after been watching this, and I mean, I've been in here for an hour and it just disappeared in front of me that hour. The energy in here is fantastic.
No, it's amazing.
It's working great. And of a director, you're not a hard director, you're an easy taskmaster. But
I do everything about 25 times when nobody's looking and they don't notice the fact she has done it 25 times.
But you know the beauty of it, it's the mechanics. If you do something in your mechanics in your own head, it's brilliant. Because you remember the pieces in your own brain, like I feel.
Well, I think it's for everybody about it's a kind of an organisation week. We've kind of got the elements of the show now, and we need to make sure that everybody knows they're coming and going and they're going and coming and what's going on where, so nobody's in a panic.
There you are,
it's
folks.
Very complex.
Very complex, but this is a legend, ladies and gentlemen. He's in our midst, as I say. He's down here in the Arts Centre working towards this fantastic opening, and all this history in this place is just amazing. So, Michael, thank you very much
Pleasure.
for coming to Mullingar. This is Red Olin Live from Mullingar, promoting what's good and great about our town and our people. Check out this show.
Booked now.